Hi guys, welcome to another video. Paul Hutchinson from the Fitness Hutch. I'm here this morning. I'm going to be doing a shoulder session for myself. But what I'm going to do is to warm my shoulders up. I'm just going to use some dumbbells. So what I'll do is I'll incorporate that and I'll show you some simple exercises, beginners exercises or light exercises you can do with the dumbbells you've got at home. So I'm just going to get straight into my warm up because time's cracking on a little bit. I want to get hydrated. Obviously I'm here. It's my thing, you know, you guys will hear me say it loads about keeping hydrated. You'll hear me say it loads about making sure you're getting warmed up. So my muscles are cold, I don't want to work them out too hard with heavy lifting until I've warmed them up. So what I like to do is what I call a giant set. It's 3 lots of exercises all in one after the other. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do side raises. So I'm going to keep the dumbbells by my side, slight bend in my elbow. I'm not doing them from the front like you'll see a lot of people doing. I'm not swinging them. I'm standing still and I'm lifting them from the side. And I'm lifting them up to what I call the Jesus position, the crucifix position. Squeeze at the top, back down, not all the way, so I'm not resting, just down, so keeping the muscle under tension. And then up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next one I'm going to do straight out is a front raise. So 1, 2, it's the same principle. Straight up, not all the way, back down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will really feel these in the shoulders. And the third one, a little bit of a strange mechanic. So you want to lean your body forward, slight bend in your knees, push your bum out, lean forward, and then it's like what we was doing with the flies, with the chest, it's like a reverse fly, squeezing your shoulders together at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just rest for a bit, shake them off. So all these exercises, sorry, just let me whip my top off. So all these exercises you can do just on their own. So if you want to do a full set of side raises, do 10 to 12 of them, 10 to 12 rest, and do that 3 times, that's fine. And you do all 3, so you do 4 sets of each, 3 times, that's fine, but I'm just using these to warm the muscles up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do another set, but this time I'll start with the front raises. I'll show you another way you can do it. So engaging your core, and you can do them one at a time. 2, 3. What I'm doing is I'm reaching forward with these. 4. Can you see? I'm not here with it. I'm here. 5. 8. And then we're going to do the bent over flies, reverse flies, squeezing at the top. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you get to the top. And then the side raises. And these start to get quite heavy now, so you will feel the fatigue. If you can only do 4 or 5, you do it just to warm the muscles up, that's fine. But if you're doing them as your actual sets, if you can't do 4 or you can't do 3, you need to drop your weight down a little bit. And you'll see I'm not concentrating as much on each exercise with the pause and the squeeze at the top and down. Pause, squeeze at the top, down. I'm not concentrating as much on that because I'm just moving the muscles about. I'm just warming them up. When I'm actually doing a full set in a little while, and I'll probably use lighter to be fair for them, depending on how many I decide to do. But you can do these with cables as well. Cables on. Can you see the cable on? Here. Maybe I'll move the camera around in a minute when I do the cable ones. So keep hydrated. is my last warm-up set for these. 4 some more, that's all the way down. Power them up, squeeze. Power them up, squeeze to the front. Turn sideways on so you can see this is better. Hold, I'm engaging the core so it's nice and strong. I'm not coming up too high, but I'm coming up high enough. So I'm almost at a 90-degree angle. Ah, that's nice. Feel those shoulders now, getting nice and warm. And yes. Oh, that's it. That's nice. They're feeling good. So rotate them about, move them about. Feeling a little bit fatigued, a little bit warm. Starting to pump the blood into them. So there's 3 simple shoulder exercises there that you can do at home with dumbbells. So I'm not brilliant with technical names of stuff. So side raises, front raises, bent over reverse flies. If you're going to do them as your actual exercises, make sure you've warmed your shoulders up and stretched them. You know, you want to be rolling them and stretching them across. And check out my video on stretching and warm-ups. And then you want to be doing 3 or 4 sets, 10 to 12 of them. So go away, get your exercising done, achieve your goals. Thank you for joining in. Take care, guys. Thank you. So hopefully we can get a good edit on this video there, because my dog come out and was trying to get in the gym, and I've always said it's real life, stuff's going to happen in my gym. You know, there's going to be people and noise and probably kids running backwards and forwards and dogs barking and videos will cut off, and that's just how it is. I'm not a professional YouTuber, I'm not a professional athlete, I'm not a professional videographer, I'm just a guy in the gym making videos and training and trying to achieve goals. So let's just carry on from there. So we've done the basic stuff. Like I said, I was going to carry this on and just show you a few more. So I've just been outside and my shoulders started to cool down. So I'm going to do one more quick warm up for these. So Arnold presses. So instead of your conventional, I'm going to sit for this. Instead of your conventional shoulder press that you've probably seen, some of you might know, 45-degree angle in your elbow, push them up. In fact, I'll just do a quick 3, 4, 5, excuse me, 6, got a bit of a tickle, 7, 8. So my back's straight, my core's engaged. I'm not locking out at the top and keeping a bend in my elbow. Keeping a tension on my arms, I'm not coming all the way down, keeping good tension. But instead of doing them, what I like to mix it up with alternating through each session is doing what's called an Arnold press. So the awesome legend that is Arnold Schwarzenegger used to swear by these. So instead of having them at the sides, turn them round, kind of in front of your face so you're covering up. And then from there, power them up and twist at the top, lower back down, not all the way down, keeping your muscle under tension, time under tension, remember, up, not locking out, keeping a slight bend in your elbow, 3, keeping everything tight, keeping all the muscles tight, a strong core. That's nice, can feel them. So what you can do, so I'm just going to give you different options of what you can do, because you should always mix your training up. You shouldn't get into a routine of doing the same thing every day. Every time you do chest, flat press, flat flies, pullovers. Every time you do shoulders, shoulder press, side raises, front raises every time you do curls. Close grip, wide grip. So you should mix it up, otherwise the body gets used to doing the same things and nothing will ever change. So you can incorporate supersets. So superset is doing 2 exercises, one straight after the other on the same muscle. Or on different muscles, you know, if you want a superset, shoulder press with bicep curls, you can. So you could do a set of these, a set of Arnold presses, and then go straight into side raises. If I'm supersetting, I tend to just do 3 sets of each, 8 to 10 or 10 to 12, depending on the day. But the important thing is getting out there, doing some exercises, making them count. See, this is just a, really it's just a tutorial video that I'm recording, but I'm making these exercises count. I'm doing an actual set for myself. I can feel it, keeping everything strong, I'm engaging everything, I'm making sure that exercises are worth doing. I'm not just, oh, them and these and that and done, because otherwise it's just, there's no point to it. Got to make sure that exercises count. And I want to build my shoulders and my arms, because I keep getting told I'm getting skinny. I don't think I'll ever be skinny, but I'm nowhere near as big as I used to be muscle wise, so we need to get back at that. I've got goals to achieve. So a little rest in between, and then go back at it. I'm just going to do 3 sets of these. See, I'm sat upright, I'm not slouched, I'm sat upright, I've got my core engaged. Making sure I'm squeezing my muscle, holding it under tension. And even though these are only light, and I am, I suppose for all intent and purposes, I'm fairly strong, but these are only light weights I'm doing this with, and I think if it was 6 months ago and I was repping serious and I was eating right, which I'm not eating right for bulking at the moment, and I was using my supplements, and I would probably use a lot heavier than this, but you know, there's no egos in this gym, there's no judgment, just got some light weights, early morning, move some weight, build some muscle. I'm not going to sit here with my shirt off, flexing, pushing out heavy weight like you'll see on a lot of videos. It's not what this is about, that's not what I'm about. Excuse me, I got a right tickle this morning. So the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to give you an example of a superset actually. So I'm going to superset 2 exercises, and I probably am going to use a bit of a heavier weight for this. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this weight. So I'm going to superset shrugs with some front rows, upright rows. So shrugs are really simple. Dumbbells by your side or dumbbells in front of you, up straight, core engaged, yeah? So in this position. And then you literally just, as if you're telling someone that you don't know. Don't know. See what I was doing? Don't know. 2. Don't know. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. I'm going to do a few more of these. Squeeze it at the top. The important thing is that I'm not bending the elbows, I'm keeping my arms straight. I'm just shrugging my shoulders like, don't know. So, I learned that from Aaron Lambo, bodybuilder, watching a YouTube video. He said someone had taught him that. It's easy to shrug, just say, don't know mate. Don't know. So there's your shrugs. if you're doing shrugs just on their own, you're not supersetting. Even if I'm supersetting, I'll probably use more, but I'm just using the lighter weights just to kind of show you what you're doing. And generally, I would say most of you guys, if you've just been out and bought some weights, you're going to be getting somewhere between 4, 5s or 6s from somewhere like Sports Direct or Home Bargains, and that's fine. Lightweight is fine. Sometimes you just got to do a few more or superset the exercises. Do the lighter exercises, the easier ones towards the end of your set, so your muscles are already fatigued. Okay, so we've done the shrugs, and then we're just going to do raises, which is from here and just pulling them straight up. Just to your chin, squeeze at the top, back down, don't lock it out, keep a good tension. Make sure you're engaging your core. I'm going to do a couple more of these just because I want to really fatigue the muscle. Squeeze at the top, back down. There we go. So I'm going to go rest a little bit. I want to make it worthwhile. I want to make it worthwhile doing. If you've got if you've got kettlebells, you can do this with kettlebells as well. Holding at your side, raising them up. If you've only got a barbell, you can do it with a barbell. You can do it wide grip with a barbell. You can do shrugs with a barbell. So the exercises, depending on what you've got, pretty much the same. Now, if you haven't got any equipment, and I know this has been a big problem for me in the past, way back before I started getting gym equipment, before I even started thinking about having my own gym, I would watch videos on how to build muscle, and people would have cable machines and power cages, and they'd be doing all these fancy stuff, and I'm like, oh, I just can't fucking do that then. That's the end of that. A couple of carrier bags, some tins of beans in. That's what I used to use. You can do the same, you can do your raises, you can do your shrugs. There's no excuse, there's always something out there that you can use. Some of these water bottles, you pick these water bottles up for like £3 I think at the moment in some of the smaller shops. You can do the same. It's just moving weight. It doesn't have to be some fancy piece of equipment. It's just moving weight. Remember what I've said in my tips video, something's better than nothing. Number 5, something's better than nothing. Let's go again then. Okay, so I'm gonna go a bit heavier for these ones because I want to make it worthwhile. Not a lot heavier, only a couple of kilos each heavier. Remember, don't know mate. 3, 4, turn to the side, look, I'm engaging the core, keeping nice and strong, just shrugging my shoulders up. Not bending my elbows, keep my elbows straight. And then I'm straight into my raises. So my dumbbells just slightly meet in the middle. Just raise them up. 2, 3. So you can do these as separate exercises, but I would say if you're going to be shrugging, you're probably going to want to shrug more than 3 or 4 kilos, but it's going to be down to your personal preference. And your personal, not so much preference, but what your body will allow you to do. But if you find you're doing 12, 13, 15 shrugs really easily, then you need more weight. Yeah, they feel good. Feel good! Getting on it this morning. I forgot my watch, so I don't know what time it is. I've got a freaking clock in there, so I'm going to try and judge how long a session would normally take me this morning. But I can feel the shoulders. You will feel the shoulders start to fill up. Hey, I could have a video. I need to get a better video camera. So I don't know where it cut off, but I think I was talking about the buzz and the fatigue I can feel in my shoulders. So straight into the next ones, back into the shrugs. So if you're trained along with me, let's get these shrugs done. Remember, don't know, mate. 2, 3, keeping the elbows nice and locked out, so you're not bending them. Squeezing the muscles at the top. This is what builds them nice shape from the shoulders to the neck. The traps. If you've got your set of shrugs done, straight into your raises, remember, because we're supersetting them. So straight into your next exercise. Fatigue 1 set, straight to these. 1. Make sure you're engaging everything, make sure you're keeping everything tight. 3, nice and high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice. I'm just going to do 8 because I'm supersetting, so I don't want to overdo anything. Just going to make sure you're moving the weight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to move on to my last set just for today, just because I'm not kicking the arse out of this morning. I only intended to come in just to make a video, and I've ended up doing a set for myself, which is fine. It's good. Nothing wrong with that. I've got to achieve a goal. I've got to get big. Got to build muscle again. I'm not going to do it sat on my arse. So what I'm going to do quick is I'm just going to move this video. Move this camera. Hey guys. So move it. Hopefully, if I do it to here, you'll be able to see this. So this is part of my cable machine. And what we've got it set up is I've got a handle on it, and I'm going to show you. So if you remember, we started off with the side. We started off with these and these. I'm going to do the same mechanic here, again like a superset style, but one side at a time. But I'm going to do it on a cable. I know you guys haven't got cables at home. If you haven't, you can just do it as a single with your dumbbells, or you can do another set of both. And I just use this just as a finisher because I didn't do full sets of them. I just did kind of warm up ones. So now I want to do some full sets of them. I'm just going to do 3 sets of each on a superset. So if you do have access to a cable machine, oh look, I can see the pump I've got on that shoulder there. If you do have access to a cable machine, that's great. And all we're going to do, let me move this camera, I want it at a different angle, because I've just realised I can see what I'm going to do in that mirror, and I quite like the angle that it's showing at. So we're just going to move this, if we can, to here, and hopefully that'll be good. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're at this position here. Now you can have a wide stance. I like to keep a bit of a more closed stance. Doesn't really matter what you do with this hand. You put it in your pocket if you want. You're taking the tension to the middle and then just raising it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm engaging my core. 6, 7, 8. And I'm gonna, oh yeah, 10 round. There we go. So I've got my back to you. Sorry for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you've just got dumbbells, you can do this with a dumbbell. 8. And then I'm going straight into a superset for side raises. So again, I'm up straight. I'm engaging my core. Sorry, not side, front. And I'm just raising it to the front. But because I've got a cable, and you can still do it with a dumbbell, I'm twisting, so you can see how my fist's that way, and then I'm pointing it towards the ground. So I'm just twisting it as I go. So it's just a slight different movement in the shoulder. And those slight different movements can make all the difference. I'm going to swap sides. Engaging the core. It's nice. I like these because I can watch it in the mirror and I can see the muscles moving. I can see the different angles that I'm at, and I can see my form. Form's a big bone of contention within the fitness industry because you see loads of people with bad form, and I think it's really important to keep good form. It's really important to do your exercises right. but sometimes when you get deep into 40 minutes of a heavy shoulder session and you're really pushing them out, if your form slips a little bit, it's not the end of the world. You're getting them reps in, getting your last ones done. It's not so bad. Obviously, full bore swinging on stuff isn't great, but if your form slips slightly towards the end, it's not the end of the world. So let me get some water. Make sure you're keeping really, really well hydrated while you're doing these, guys. Hydration is a real important aspect of training, no matter what you're doing. Whether you're an athlete, whether you're just a fitness enthusiast, whether you're running, whether you're fighting, whatever it is you're doing, it's really important to keep your body hydrated. Right, so let's go again. Just to the side. Still under tension here, I'm not coming all the way back. Keeping it under tension. Squeezing it at the top. It's getting quite heavy now. Squeeze it at the top. Nice. I love a cable machine. I do love a cable machine, and when I designed this gym, one of the prerequisites was that it was taller, so I could fit the cable machine in, because you'll see as I develop my cable series, because I will do some more cable stuff, you'll see how versatile a cable machine is, and just the difference for having the tension of it pulling it back, the machine pulling the weight back, and you having to control it as it's going down. So see how I'm controlling it, I'm not just letting it drop. That's an important aspect. I'm not just, I did that to show you, but keeping it nice and controlled. Lifting it, squeezing it, controlled. Lifting it, squeezing it, controlled. There we go, nice. So I'm going to have one more set of them to do. I am going to break this video down into 3 sections, I think. So I might just post the whole thing as like a shoulder workout, and then do the dumbbell maybe as a warm-up or as a quick exercise, and then I'll just do this last one here as cables. So yeah, we'll go with that. And I might even blag a little introduction to a cable session, just to tag on the front of it, just so it looks a little bit more professional, because apparently that's what you have to do on social media, is be professional. So I'm going to do one more set of these, and I think that's my session done for today. I don't think I've got no, I haven't got a timer on my camera, so I don't know what time it is. So last set of these, let's get these done, get it cracked out. Quick shoulder session, nothing we're kicking the arse out of the world. It's only been 40 minutes. So, squeeze it at the top, bring it back down, squeeze it at the top, nice and controlled. See how I'm nice and controlled, core still tight, squeeze, 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 and now I can feel that muscle getting fatigued. It's a nice little finisher. Swap sides, excuse my big ass. Nice. 1, 2, keeping it under tension here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, they're fatigued now. Okay, to the front. 1, 2. I do have a slight bend in my elbow. I'm not all the way locked out. I do have a slight bend. 3, 4, 5. But I'm not swinging. I'm keeping strong. 7. I think I did 5 to 7 there, but I can't remember. Fucking done on that one. 1, 2. Make sure you're coming down far enough. 3, not just to here, all the way down, but keeping it under tension. That's it, man, I'm done. Ha, I'm done. Fatigued. Smashed it. So, as you can see, I haven't done a load of heavy weights there. I've kept everything tight. I've made the movements count. So I've kept everything engaged and I've pushed them out. I've kept it slow and controlled and form, and using not a great deal of weight and not spending 2 hours in a gym. I've fatigued my shoulders enough to the point where I'm thinking, actually, they're done now. I can go in, I can refuel. It's a nice little session. I've got in, I've done something. Something is better than nothing, okay? And I'm going to achieve my goal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. Hope this has been beneficial. If you want to see anything else, any other dumbbell stuff, I've got barbells. If you want to see different stuff on the cables, please comment. Make sure you're liking, subscribing to my videos. The more people that do this, the more people we're going to attract, and the better this is going to be, and we're going to be able to kind of reach more people. So thank you. Be sure to go watch the rest of my videos. Follow me on Instagram just to see my progress. And enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you.